Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are sponsored by Muffin, a cozy fantasy MMORPG tailored for mobile players out there. So if you do enjoy playing games that have that idle features and also more active gameplay with the ability to play with other players out there, join in dungeons and experience guild gameplay. You can join in dungeons, by the way, 4 to 6 players. It's a ton of fun. I have been playing this game for some days now, preparing for this promotion, and it's been quite a lot of fun, if I'm gonna be honest. You should definitely try out the game. There will be a download link below in the description and comments of today's video, so check it out right now. So let's get this showcase started, guys. When you first play the game, you will be shown this screen where you are able to choose a class: the Sword Bearer, the Wayfarer, the Scholar, the Shadow Lash, and the Acolyte. These 5 different classes all have different skills and abilities that feature different gameplay and different experience. For example, the Sword Bearer will be the one joining into the dungeons. He will be the front line, and he will be also getting healed behind by the Acolyte. Okay, me personally, what I have picked on for this game is the Scholar, which is more so like a sorcerer. It has magic abilities. It just throws fire and lots of damage on the enemies from the backline. That's what I enjoy usually in these MMO games, so that's what I went with it. Let's get the showcase started. I want to show you guys my account. This is just the intro screen. I just wanted to show you the 5 different classes, but there's so much more that you can do within this game. So logging into the screen, I was out only a couple of minutes just to show you guys the intro screen. There we go, with some offline rewards, getting some experience and a ton of other loot, such as the currencies here and the currency needed for recasting items. So how does the game look? Let me just show you. This is how the game looks. You'll be shown this screen for the majority of the time when you are progressing through the main story, when you're fighting enemies. Right now I'm fighting actually a boss idle fight. As you can see, it's all auto gameplay, but if I choose to do so, I can click this button here and go into manual mode, when I can actively click on each specific skill that I want at specific times. And this is more so needed on dungeons, I will say, because on the farming mode, auto farming mode, you're not going to use manual skills. But in the dungeons, when you're fighting bosses, the bosses can be very tricky and very difficult. So right now I'm casting my different skills. Boom, there we go. And that's the manual gameplay. And there's so many different combos I did not expect it of skills that you can use. It's just crazy. Okay, so this is my character right here. So this is my mage character. It has the gear equipped already that I have been farming for quite a few days now. My gear is about level 45, and some of the gear is good and also part of a set. It just dives into the sets so quickly, and I just love this aspect of farming the sets and getting stronger, such as like a 6-piece bonus gives me more attack. It allows me to do more damage on enemies. It just gives you that feel of, okay, I need to go and hunt for this specific item to complete the set. It feels a lot. It has that feel of the MMORPG. I just love it. I just love it. So there's a ton of loot within the game as well as you're progressing through, but there's also like the auto smelt feature where it just deletes and erases all the loot, so you have to get all the good pieces out of all that loot that you're getting, but it's on auto, so it's a ton of fun. You just open your phone and you see the screen with all the loot, and it's just great. So what are the skills that I have available? Is it just these 3 skills and the core skill, which is my mage here is spamming? No. That's not what this is in this game. Did not expect this, by the way, to have so many different skills and abilities which you can actually upgrade as you play the game and play more and more. So I'm currently level 45, only about 4 days into the game, by the way. And look at all the skills that I have acquired. All of these skills, there's different core skills, there's different passive skills and tactical skills as well. So the core skill is the one that is being cast at all time with no cooldown, and there's different levels of that skill that you can get and different quality of the skill. So currently I have the legendary quality of my core skill, which is the overwhelming fireball being spammed on enemies at all times. Then I have the different tactical skills, which these you change as you create your strategy. Okay, so what does this mean is, let's say I wanted to have more AoE damaging abilities, so damaging multiple enemies at the same time. I'm using Arcane Overload here, Falling Stars, and the legendary skill Scorching Domain. So if I wanted to change this to a more single target ability, I would go through my skills that I have available and see, okay, do I want more control? Do I want more single target? Do I want some party-wide buffing as well instead of just being a damage dealer? Do I want to buff up the party? Let's see, if I'm going into a dungeon and give everybody a little bit of extra damage, I could have chosen that. And that is a different type of play style when you're going into dungeons. And there's different other skills such as the spell mark, which allows you to do more damage on a single target, and it just amplifies your damage. So instead of using AoE skills, I would use this one so I could amplify my damage by about 18.4% plus 60 for 7 seconds when the spell mark is applied. So these are the skills. The passives go the same way, that you can change your passives. You can even get legendary skills, and I'll show you guys in just a bit on how those skills, you can get those skills. There's also these things called the Melomons, which are basically something like a pet that moves on with you, and this thing can have its own skills, its own levels, and its skills have different rarities as well, such as an epic and legendary. I have 1 legendary skill and 2 epic skills so far, and this is all, by the way, farmed from what the game gives you. The game is very generous so far, and it has given me so many summons for both Melomons and also for skills. And the way that you summon skills is there's this premium currency called the Star Verses, which you get a ton for free as you complete quests within the game. You can also purchase them from different shops, and you use these to get some skills. So if I show you right now, guys, on how I'm gonna do a 10 summon of skills, and here you'll see the different animations, and we'll see the skills that we get through this summon of 10. Let's see. We get 2 epics, and we get some exclusives as well. The different exclusives depending on the summoning that is going on right now. So all of these different skills I have already. So I got these amounts, which I can then go use on my skills to make them stronger. So if I go out and check, look at this. I can upgrade my elemental affinity passive, which I have equipped already because I did these summons, and I'll make my passive now stronger. I got this to a 4-star, getting extra energy gain by 1% because of that through these summons, by the way, through these summons, and also this one. And that is how it goes with skills. You can summon them, and you can do tons of summons. I've done so many so far that I can get very soon even a unique skill selection. Once I do a little bit more summons, I can actually pick one that I want to go with this. I believe I'm at 220 out of 300, so that's pretty cool. And there's also the Melomons, those little pets that follow you around. You can do summons for those, and this is the screen for those where you do the summons. This costs 1500, but I've done many summons for this one. I even have a good Melomon for this one, but let me just show you on how this looks. We'll use some more premium currency. There we go with the animation. Beautiful again. And we wait it out. I usually just click on the skip button because I want to see just the summons. And let's see. Ooh, we get a... Ooh, is it... Oh my god, it's a legendary. It's actually the one I wanted to. I put this on my... on the list of Melomons that I really wanted. So this one is the fire one. Increase all damage by 35% and reduce damage taken by 15% when it's on its combat form. So this is fantastic, actually. Did not expect it. So there it is. It's on my wish list. That's why I got it. I think it's actually a lot of luck. I don't think I got it because it was gonna happen, but there's so many different ones that you can get, and all of them have different skills and abilities. So that's pretty cool. There's a ton of things to explore here on this screen, such as upgrading gear, crafting gear. There's different shops. There's different costume shops as well if you're somebody who likes that kind of thing within the game. But let me just show you that, like the Melomon that I just got is the Blade Hound. It's level 1, but if I choose to place it here and deploy it, it's gonna get the levels of the other one. So if I do this, change to this one, boom, I deployed it, and it does have the levels of the previous one. So I want to be using this one actually instead of this one. So we'll see on how this goes with the difference, but right now I'm just farming experience, so it doesn't really matter. Let me show you now on what the dungeons have in store. There's also this guild screen. I'm actively part of a guild where there's different expeditions that you can do, but you can do dungeons on your own if you want to. by joining other players through a matchmaking system. So there's different rifts. You just click start matchmaking, you try and find other players, or you click on more parties and you find other players who are trying to create their own party. Maybe they're friends together. You chat with them, you can join them, you can ask somebody if they're just missing one mage for experience, for example. So you do that instead of just clicking on matchmaking. But what I want to do right now is I want to do the dragon bounty. So the dragon bounty is part of a quest that you do every single day. By the way, it's one of the quests that you can do to get your dailies done. In this one, actually, you can go in, I believe, with 6 players. So if you click on more parties, you'll see there's 3 players here. These look like lower levels than me. I'm level 45. So I will try to find a party with more players. So I'll click on start matchmaking. We'll find a group and we'll go in there and we'll see how the battle looks like. Okay, guys, we found a party. There's different members of different levels. I think I'm the highest level actually, but should be okay. We're just trying to get the maximum damage for our own class, which is fine. There's leaderboards, by the way, in this game, so you're trying to compete with others as you're upgrading your character. You're trying to compete in those as well. So it's not just upgrading your character, it's just competing as well. So this is the dragon bounty. It's not full auto, by the way, guys, because if you wanna not be getting smacked by this boss, you gotta be moving around, and clicking these 3 buttons moves you around the space here where the boss is hitting. Like this spot, I think it's called the sun spot. So these guys, they're not moving around, they're getting hit. So right now for me, I'm on this spot. I want to move around. Let's move to the left. And what I think I want to do is quickly change my one of my skills, put the spell mark on, because I do want to be hitting just higher damage on single target. The AoE damage dealing is good, but I think it's ideal if I place that debuff on the boss, just improving my overall damage. So right now doing really well. I think I gotta move. I gotta move out. I have one of the passives, by the way, that heals me, so I'm kind of okay. Gotta move around again, so because the boss is just, oh my god, is it just following me? Okay, so he's casting on moon, so it's fine. You'll see these announcements here in the middle on where it says that the damage is gonna be coming. But overall, I think we're good. Sometimes the boss hits on like an AoE, so there's no way around it. But the good thing is we've got 2 healers in the group. Actually, 3 healers. Wow. Okay, that's great. Fantastic. Ooh. Is he just targeting me? Ethereal spread. That's an AoE attack, and basically this is what's happening now. Oh, it's gonna hit the moon place here. Boom. There we go. Big damage there. But we're good. This is how damage rolls in this dungeon. So as you are doing more and more damage, you see the party damage going up. That is basically what you want to be doing. So you get more rewards with the more damage you get. This is on the top side right there. So pretty cool. And this will go on until the party gets wiped. So meaning everybody dies. But it's great. There's also voice and microphone. I didn't try that, if I'm gonna be honest. But I guess if you want to party with the other guys and you don't use the chat features here, you can just use your voice, I guess, and just listen to them. But I haven't tried that because I'm recording here, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. So these guys needed to move from the sun area. Great. We're all on the moon area, just getting hit, I guess. We'll see on how that goes. If I click here, by the way, there's a damage recap of what is happening. So it's hitting on star. Okay, damage recap of what is happening. Currently top damage dealer here. Look at the insanity. 4.7 million damage, guys, compared to the others 1.3. But we've got tons of healers, so maybe that's why they're not doing much. But still, we're good. We're good so far. So where is this casting on? Let me hide that because I'm not seeing anything. Not sure. Is there a time limit if you don't wipe? I have no idea. Don't think I did more damage than 6 million, I think, overall. So let's move. Good. Oh, now it's casting on 2 areas. I didn't see that last time I tried this. Well, yesterday. So we'll see on how this goes. Whoa, the boss is hitting. It wiped out 4 members. My god, we got defeated. It's fine though. We did a ton of damage, guys, this time around. Highest 30 million. Let's give a like to everybody. Let's have a look at the statistics. This is a new record for my damage, let's see the statistics here. I did 30,000 damage per second, so 6 million damage. Comparing it to the other guys, they were lower level, so it's not that I could have done better. Maybe if I found like a better group, I could have done something better. But there it is. That was the dungeon, the dragon dungeon. Fantastic. I got some rewards. I got 1 summon there. I got lots of these recast bars that are needed, and these also are some other currencies that you use throughout the game. And I think one of those currencies, I want to finish this. I just used in the camp here. I believe in this section you use these currencies and you get more rewards. That's how it goes with this game. I just enjoy it so much, honestly. You should definitely try it out, guys. I will have a download link for you guys in the description and comments of today's video. Thanks again to Muffin for sponsoring today's video in the channel. Check the game out, guys. It's a ton of fun. There's lots of things to explore. I'm only level 45, but there's so many different areas to go about exploring, and just different bosses that you're hitting. The skill combination that you do are endless. There's so many areas in this map that I haven't explored. It's crazy. I've only been to this part. But the map looks huge. So definitely check out the game. Thank you all, guys, for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.